Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, I welcome you all in your value education class. In this class, we will move on a new chapter of your book. That is chapter number 5. Yes, we reached up to 5. Hope so. Chapter 1st to chapter 4 is clear to you. Yes, that's great. Are you able to get benefits from these classes? Please comment down below, my dear learners. Are you able to get benefits? Yes? Hoping so. Okay? Because these classes, my dear learners, see, English, science, mathematics are important subjects. No doubt. In academics, if you want to score good, these subjects are very important. This subject, why important? Because they developed you a better individual. They can make you a better individual. That's why. So that's why this subject is there. And the chapters are important. So are you getting all the benefits from these classes? That's great. So now we will move on to chapter number 5 of your book. Okay. So this chapter is related to corporations. We heard this term corporation. Just do cooperation with them. Cooperated. What's it? Cooperation means. What is the meaning of it? That's the thing we have to understand in this chapter. So my dear learners, first we have to see cooperation with a short story. Story is there. So in the story we will understand what is cooperation. Then we will see what is cooperation, the benefit of cooperations, there's some key aspects of cooperations, some examples of it, and in the last some famous personality who is known for cooperations. Okay. So this is the step by step we have to complete. We have to cover this chapter. That's the only thing. So let's start this class. Chapter 5, cooperation. Okay. That is helping hands building a better world. So that means if you're helping together, if you're working together, if your cooperations in you, they can able to build a better world around the world. Okay. Let's start up with a short story. The name of that story is The Power of Cooperation. Let's see what is the power of cooperation. Let's see how does the cooperation works it. So let's start. In a small village nested between two mountains, there lived a group of animals who never got alone. So always there should be lived a group of animals here in this hill. The rabbit were always hopping around the meadows. The squirrel darted up and down the trees. There should be a rabbit. Here we can see. And here should be the squirrels and rabbits are there. Okay. Squirrels, rabbits are there living it. Okay. And the birds chirped loudly as they flew over the forest. So in the hillside, every animal is living in a very peaceful way. Each groups of animals believe that they are most important in the forest and really talk to one another. See, everyone is living. See, tortoise, birds, squirrels, rabbits. They are thinking that I am capable enough and they treat ourselves superior. So they don't talk with other animals. Okay, squirrels are talking only with squirrels. Tortoise are talking only with tortoise. Birds are talking with only birds. They cannot interact with one another. That's the thing. That means there should be a lag between the there should be a lag in the cooperation. Maybe. Okay, let's see. One summer, the village faced a big problem. So in that village where all these animals live, they face a very big problem. That means a terrible storm had swept through the mountain. The storm comes and blocking the river with fallen trees and rocks. So in that village, it is the rivers that comes into that village that is totally blocked. Okay, the animals dependent on the river for fresh water. Of course, from the river the animals take the water, and that water is blocked because fall down of trees and all these things. So the animals depended on the river for the fresh water, and now the water had stopped flowing, and of course the water has stopped flowing. For that, the animals gather around the dried up river bed. Of course, all the animals come here in that, worried and anxious. What do we do? Said a rabbit. How we we can't survive without water. Of course, the animal said, we can't survive with water. What should we do? The animals urged about who was responsible for clearing the river. Of course, they said, who is responsible? The squirrel are fast, they should do it. One another animal said, squirrels are very fast, so they can clear up the river and they can bring water for us. No, the birds can fly. They should find a new water source. Other animal did. Birds can do. Birds can fly, so they can able to get any find any location where water is there. Shouted a bird. No, the bird can fly. They should find a new water source. Countered a squirrel. The rabbit insisted that they were small and could not help at all. Of course, everyone is thinking they can help, but no one genuinely wants to help. So as a brick, an old tortoise slowly made his way to the front of the group. So one tortoise come in that animals group. They said, why are you arguing? She said, why you are arguing? The only way to solve this problem is by working together, he said wisely. He said, we have to work together. This is the only thing we can able to do. So the animal fell silent, realizing the tortoise was right, and every animal is thinking, yes, we have to work together, then only it is possible for that. If they cooperate, they would clear the river and restore the water. That tortoise said, if you can able to cooperate with one another, then only we can get water. Okay. The next morning they begin working together. The next morning they all begin working together. The strong squirrel, what's that? The strong squirrel rifted the rocks. The birds used their beaks to pull away small branches, and the rabbits dug holes to help redirect the water. Even the tortoise helped pushing smaller stones aside with his sternum. See, every animal is giving their best, so that's why they can filter it out. So that's why the water can able to flow. It took several days of hard work, but finally the water begins to flow. It takes time, but the end result is that the water can able to flow. The river bubbled with life, and the animals are rejoiced. They splashed in the cool water and drank their full. And everybody, and that when the water comes again, everybody feel very happy. They drink so much of water from that. From that day forward, the animals understood the importance of cooperation. They realized that by working together, they could achieve far more than by working alone. So this is a thing. This is a life lesson that that animals get. The cooperation is important. With cooperation, we can able to achieve this. Without cooperation, maybe we can't able to achieve all these things. So the village become a peaceful place where the animals helped one another, knowing that cooperation made them stronger. So with the help of cooperation, all these things can be able to possible. So and so on, the animals live happily even after united by the power of cooperation. The power of cooperation is so much important. With the cooperations, everything can be achievable. You can do anything what you want to do. So the moral of the story behind is cooperation makes us stronger and help us to overcome challenges that we can't solve alone. So we can able to solve our challenges to working together with our team. This is important. So the story is clear, understandable. Now we will understand by starting with what do you mean by cooperation. So cooperation means working together with one another to achieve a common goal or complete a task. If you want to achieve a common goal or complete a task, work together. It's fun to working together, my dear learners. So always try to do it. If there's a group project or any activities, do in a group. It helps us to build a strong bond between you and the other persons also. So that's why it helps us to do that. So any task, anything is possible when you work together. It involves helping, sharing, and collaborating with one another to make things easier and more successful for everyone involved. So the things become successful only when we can able to cooperate with one another. Now we will understand some key aspects of gender equality. What are the key aspects that is there in gender equality? First is teamwork. We have to do the work in team. That shows team work. Cooperation requires people or group to work together towards a shared goals. Teamwork means you are working in a team to reach out a goal. Next is communication. Communication means clear, open and respect. Communication is essential to understand each other's ideas and needs. Next is respect. That means recognizing and valuing the contributions and perspective of others. That is a thing. Next is trust. Believing in abilities and intentions of people you are working with. Next is share responsibility. That means everyone take responsibility for their part of the task or goal. That you share the responsibility between your members of it. Next is compromise. That means being willing to adjust your ideas or actions for the good of the group. Next is mutual benefit. That means cooperation benefits all parties involved, leading to a better outcome. Next is commitment. That means staying dedicated towards the group efforts until the task is completed. So these are some key aspects of gender equalities. Like you have to work in a team, you have a shared goals, you have respect, you have trust by that. Okay. Now, what is the importance of cooperation? Why it is so much important to work together? Why? First is build relationship. It helps us to build relationship. That means cooperation strengthens bond between individuals and group by fostering mutual understanding and respect. For understanding and respect, it's very important to build your relationship with that. Next is increase efficiency. That means working together allows tasks to complete faster and more efficiently as different strengths and abilities are combined. Okay, that will increase your efficiency by that. Next is promote learning. That means when people cooperate, they share knowledge and skills which can lead to learning and growth. Next is solve problems. So cooperation is virtual in problem solving as different perspective and ideas can help us for the better solutions. Next is support communities. So means communities thrives or corporations, whether in family, school, workplaces or neighborhood. It promotes social harmony and help address collective challenges. Okay. Now, some characteristics of cooperation. What are the characteristics of cooperation? First is mutual benefit. You can get mutual benefit from that. That means cooperation often leads to outcomes that benefits all participants. Next is share responsibility, means everyone involved takes on a part of responsibility for achieving the goals. You can share the responsibility if you are working in a team. It's not you only can do it. You can take the responsibility, share the responsibility. Next is open communication. That means cooperation requires clear and open communications to ensure everyone is on the same page. Next is trust. Trust means cooperation is built on trust. Cooperation can able to achieve only on the trust. So cooperation is built on trust. Participants must trust each other to fulfill their roles. So these are the characteristics of cooperation. Next is type of cooperation. What are the type of cooperation? First is voluntary cooperations. That means it is when individual chooses to cooperate out of their own will, often driven by shared values or goals. Next is involuntary cooperation. That means this happens when cooperation is necessary due to external factors such as rules, law or social expectation. Voluntary cooperation, you genuinely want to help other. You want to genuinely want to cooperate with other. And external cooperation means due to some laws, we are cooperate with that. Because of this law, we have to cooperate with that person or that thing. Okay. Next is direct cooperation, means you are directly cooperate with the other person. That means people work together face to face, such as classroom or workplaces. That comes under direct cooperation. Next is indirect cooperation. That means individuals may not work together directly but contribute to a common goal, such as donating to a cause. That is indirect cooperation. They are cooperating with that, but they are indirectly do it. Okay, some examples. Let's see some example. In school, students work together on a project taking on a specific role, such as research, writing and presentations to complete a task. Students form study groups to review materials, help each other to understand concepts and prepare for the exam. Students who grasp a subject well tutor their classmates who needs additional helps, creating the collaborative learning environment. So these are the things that showcase cooperation between them. In families also, it is important. So in family, members divide chores such as cooking, cleaning and laundry, essentials that everyone contribute to maintain the home. Of course, in the home also, our work is shared. Okay, this is your work, this is your, this is your, this is your. Okay, so every member have to work for that. So families discuss and make decisions together about important matters like vacations, budgeting or household rules. Every member in the family contribute that. Okay, so making plannings, making some budgeting. Okay, next is family members cooperate by supporting one another activities and goals such as attending events or helping with homework. These are the things that comes under family. Next is at workplaces. Workplaces, how we can able to cooperate with them. First is employees collaborate on projects, share tasks and using each other's skills to achieve project goal efficiently. Next is different departments work together on companies wide initiatives such as launching new products or improving internal processes. Next is team brainstorms solutions to challenges, combining diverse perspective and expertise to address issues efficiently. Next is in neighborhood. In neighborhood, how it is helpful. Neighbors organize and practices like cleanup events to improve and maintain public spaces. That cleanup drive needs cooperations for all. Okay. Next is residents come together to host social event, foster a sense of community and building relationships. In neighborhood corporations to monitor and report suspicious activities, helping to keep the community safe. Now in sports also, what are the cooperation that we needed? Players in the sports like soccer, basketball or baseball work together to execute strategy, pass the ball and support each other to win the game. Of course, normally in the games we need cooperations. If you don't need cooperation with the members, we can't able to win the game. In events like track, relay race, teams members cooperate by smoothly passing the baton and running their designated legs for the race. Next is athletes practicing together, helping each other improve their skills and offering constructive feedback. So these are the things, these are the examples. Every places need cooperations, whether it's home, schools, workplaces, in sports, we need cooperation. This is a main thing. Next, some notable personality who exemplify cooperation. What are these personalities? First is Verghese Khugri. So, known as the father of white revolutions in India, transformed the dairy industry by creating the Amul Corporations movement, collaborating with farmers and government agencies to revolutionize milk productions and distributions. This is the one thing. Next is Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. So, an agriculture scientist advocate for sustainable farming. His works promotes agriculture development and food security through collaborations with farmers, governments, and international organizations. Next is Kailash Satyarthi, Nobel Peace Prize laureate and the child rights activist Kailash Satyarthi has worked with the global organizations and governments to combat child labors and promote child rights through their organization like Beti Bachao Andolan. Okay. Next is Kofi Annan. So, former Secretary General of United Nations, Anand worked tirelessly to foster international cooperations on issues like peacekeeping, human rights, and developments. His efforts in mediating conflicts and promoting global cooperations earned him the Nobel Peace Prize winner. Next person is Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and philanthropist through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Gates has cooperated with governments, NGOs, and other organizations to tackle global issues like reduce poverty and improve education. And the last personality is Tim Berners-Lee, the computer scientists and innovators of the World Wide Web. Berners-Lee's development of web was collaborative efforts involving many researchers and institutions. His works emphasize the importance of sharing information and technology for the benefit for all. This shows that the cooperation is the important thing. With the help of cooperation, we can able to do the things, whatever the things we are planned for that. So follow this thing in your daily life also. Cooperate with the people around you. Okay, whether you are in class, in playground, anywhere. Do it. So this is the chapter all about. I'm hoping so the chapter is totally clear to you. So that's all my dear friends for this class. Thank you so much. Have a good, take care of yourself. Bye bye.